We use AI every single day to do the tasks that we do. I know I use it, I'm sure you use it too. So why are we not encouraging students to do the same? Now look, I'm not talking about cheating here. I'm talking about the reality that we live in with the technology that we have access to. Now, I would like to today challenge the way that we deliver assessments to our students in the age of artificial intelligence. And so let me start with a story. When I went to the Queensland University of Technology in Brisbane, Australia, their slogan is the university for the real world. And they stuck to that slogan. And I want to give you an example. When I was in an accounting exam, they allowed us to bring in an A4 piece of paper of all the formulas and all the equations that we wanted to bring in, because they said no accountant will ever remember these off by heart. They would use Google, or now they would use artificial intelligence to remember those formulas. So the focus wasn't on memorization. The goal for that assessment is not assess how well we memorize equations. The goal was how we apply those equations into the real world. And so if we focus on recall of knowledge in our assessments, how well someone remembers information, instead of focusing on how well they apply that information in real world scenarios and in real world thinking, then we're not preparing our students for the real world. We're actually setting them up for failure. Now think for a second, would an employer ask you to create something from complete scratch? In the age of artificial intelligence we live in right now, would an employer say, write this from scratch? No. The employer is going to turn around to our students in their future roles and they're going to ask them to do X, Y, Z as efficiently as possible with the tools that you have available. And one of those tools are artificial intelligence. Right now, they're everywhere in chatbots, in ChatGPT, in different websites. We see AI everywhere. And AI is a tool that we can use right now. It's not a crutch. So we should be using it when we're teaching our students, when we're preparing them to go into the real world. And we should be teaching students how to use it well, how to use it ethically, and how to use it effectively. That's where our focus should be on. As I said, it's not focusing on cheating, it's focusing on preparing them to apply their skills rather than recalling knowledge. So if I, as a business owner, use it to bounce ideas, use ChatGPT to draft different content, if designers use it for Canvas, for example, creating Canva templates, check out Canva, that's pretty cool, the AI there. If marketers use it to be able to create email flows, then why are we asking our students to do the same work manually? We should be preparing our students for their future work. So let's look at how we can apply this into assessments. I want to provide you with a few ideas of assessment questions that you can ask. Now, these are going to be very generic because it depends on the field of study or the profession that you have, but you can see how you can apply them into different scenarios. So the first example is ask students to solve a challenge on their own first. Then they can ask AI the same question. Once they see the result from AI, they can then see, where did the answers differ? What did they like from AI? What did they not like from AI? Which of the responses was more creative, theirs or from AI? What would they combine between their response and between AI? And this really helps students to teach them how they can draft ideas, how they can bounce ideas off ChatGPT, using it like a colleague, for example. Okay, question number 2, assessment question number 2. Get students to take a task they do regularly, whether that be research, studying, planning, one of those. It could be other examples as well. And they can then integrate an AI tool into that process. So it might be ChatGPT, or it might be using other platforms, whether they're creating a video, they're creating audio, whether they have a planner that can automatically plan different things for them. ChatGPT, you can also use the research option in there. So get them to use one of those tasks that they do manually themselves and get the students to use specific AI tools to support them in those processes. Okay, assessment question number 3 is have the students create a short tutorial or guide on how they used the tools, whether it was ChatGPT or whether it was one of the other tools that they used, and where they believe AI should not be used. So it's kind of looking from an ethical point of view where we can say, create a tutorial and teach us how to use ChatGPT, how to use these different artificial intelligence tools, and tell us when not to use it. When is it not appropriate to use it? And that will help us to teach students about the ethical side of using artificial intelligence. So remember, these are just starting points. The learning that you will create needs to be meaningful and it needs to be relevant for the students. So we need to stop treating AI as though it's the enemy. And we need to start treating it as the powerful tool it is in the environment that we currently live in. And our students are currently, well, already in, and we're preparing them for the workforce. I would love to hear what you think. Should AI be allowed in assessments, or is it a definite no for you? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, happy course creating.